Hey everybody. All right. I turned my camera differently, so hopefully I'm not coming to you like this or completely upside down. All right. So, I am outside with my hair undone and its natural waviness here, sitting in my fairy garden. Getting ready to do the oracle reading for June 13th through the 19th. And boy, do we got a lot going on. I'll tell you. I don't know how everybody's doing here, but we just had the biggest mass shooting here in the United States, in Orlando, very early yesterday morning. So a lot of people are struggling, rightfully so. Because honestly, it doesn't matter if it was some sort of terror attack. The bottom line is that it was an attack on a population in Orlando. So certainly we need to start focusing more on love, more. So I have chosen for the reading for today, we're going to work with the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. And I chose this deck because it was specifically created when you're feeling sensitive, when you are feeling a little too raw, when you're hurt, and you just, maybe the traditional messages of the traditional tarot is going to be a little too harsh. So I've chose this deck. It's a very, very beautiful deck. I love the outside of the cards. They're very Victorian looking to me. But before I get to that, we've got a lot of astrological activity going on right now. Lots of planets in retrograde or about ready to go retrograde. Today, Neptune goes retrograde. And you can read all about that. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm following the Leo King. If you go to his YouTube page, he'll tell you all about Neptune retrograde. It begins today. We still have Mars in retrograde until June 29th. We have Saturn in retrograde until August 13th. We have Pluto in retrograde until September 26th. And Uranus is entering the initial phase before it goes retrograde on July 29th. Lots and lots of very serious, don't mess with me sort of planets going retrograde, really turning everything on its ear. But this weekend, we also had a mutable cross. You can certainly read up on that, because that's all about an energy burst, and it's focused on projects and relationships. And when I look to what happened in Orlando, as well as I have a dear friend in Gulu, Uganda, and there was some very scary gun shooting going on there, storming the police station, trying to take it over. I don't know if they actually did, but he had to kind of flee for his life. So lots and lots of strange things going on. The energy burst from the mutable cross. Who knows if it's relating to that? But it's all, this mutable cross is all about, and all of these planets going retrograde, we're in this time where we're reevaluating projects and relationships, and we need to seriously reevaluate our relationships and how we relate to each other. Because I think if you're like me, you kind of had it, right? You kind of had it. So here I am. Because I have my phone at a different angle, I can't really see if anybody has joined in. All right, and I keep forgetting, normally I look up, so you're probably looking at this and it's like, where are her eyes? I gotta remember to look over here. I know, I'm trying something new. I have a new stand for my computer, because my phone, because my phone normally tips over. So anyway, I've been shuffling the cards to give us the cards that we all need to see and we all need to hear. So you can certainly pick 3 topics. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and as I read the cards, you can relate them yourself. to the topic, or we can just do a general reading and see what we need to know right now. So as I have a squirrel out here that I feel like he's going to drop on me at any moment. Oh, there he is. His name is Mortimer. Mortimer, don't freak me out like that. I felt like he was like right there. All right, so lots of cards have been wanting to pop up. So I don't know if you can see that. Lots and lots of cards wanting to pop up. And those are the cards that really want to speak to us. So let's start pulling 3 cards. There was one that just popped. We need card number 2. Oh, I don't know if you saw that one. That one just flipped right out of the deck. Sometimes they do that. They're like, they really want to get our attention. All right, let's do card number 3 and see which card wants to work with us. There we go. All right, we have our 3 cards. Let me take them in the reverse order that they came. All right, card number 1. All right, this is in. All right, I got to figure out where the camera is. The spiritual teacher. Isn't the imagery of this? Oh my gosh, that almost looks like Santa Claus. Wow. So the spiritual teacher. So this is a card that is asking us to spend quiet time alone. And I think after some of the events and honestly the insanity that just seems to be plaguing our planet right now. It's like Mother Nature and Gaia is just trying to purge or something. I think this is a very beautiful card to start with, that we need time alone. And if you live alone, that's easier to do. If you have people in your house, please get out into nature. I mean, I'm sitting out here in my fairy garden. It's where I go to reconnect. But I want you to read this. It's saying using those moments of solitude to focus on love. What was the title of this oracle card reading? Those were the exact words I used. Focus on love. So it's all about when we can get quiet, when we can focus on love, we're sending that energy out. That vibration, though you may think, oh, it's just little old me, that vibration goes out like a ripple, and it does not end. And there is so much anger towards certain religions and certain ethnicities and certain people in certain countries, and it doesn't matter where you live. There's a lot of hostility going on here in the U.S. with the elections going on. And so this is about focusing on love so that we can share that with others, even if it's just letting that vibration go out. So it's shining a light. I mean, look at this little Santa Claus being shining a light in the darkness. And that's what we need to focus on right now. We need to be lighthouses. That's what we need to be. We need to be a lighthouse right now. Lighthouses are sturdy. They are solidly on the ground. They withstand very severe weather, and they shine that light so that we can all come home. So I love how this card also says, seek out a spiritual mentor if you feel unfulfilled right now. So if you're feeling unfulfilled, and unfulfilled could be you're upset, you're concerned, you are, not feeling the love, you're afraid. Find somebody who can help with that. So that is a beautiful card to start off this week's reading. So let's go to the second card. So this, look at that little baby cherub. So this is the Ace of Thought. So this particular card is actually congratulating on you on an inspired idea. And maybe it's an inspired idea that popped into your mind as the spiritual teacher card came up, something that you can do to really spread more love, spread the happy, which is a hashtag from a very dear friend of mine who passed away 3 weeks ago today, and I actually had to go and say goodbye to her at a memorial service on Friday in Virginia. So this is, so I just wanted to say that, spread the happy, because that's what we need right now. But this card is saying there's something in you, an idea that you have, a thought. It could just be an inkling. Maybe you had a dream about it, and it's something that you must do, something that you must implement. And the best way to really get something going is to start talking about it. Share it with other people. Because when you share it with other people, it makes it real. I do this, I'll share it with other people, and then it's like, okay, well, I got to do it because I'm going to look like an idiot if I don't. So this card is saying there may be challenges along the way. Do not let them dissuade you. Do not let them throw you off target. They are merely course corrections. You have got to do this. And I'll tell you, that card is really speaking to me right now. Because as things kind of go kind of bonkers right now, I have this idea of a nonprofit that I need to create. And I just keep getting signs that I need to do it. I just have to find the time to do it. All right, so let's go to the third card. And this, oh, look at those lambs. And this is the 9 of Action card. I mean, aren't these cards so soothing? I just really felt that we needed that today. And this is a card that's saying you are protected. You are protected. You've worked very hard to create the life that you have, and it may not be the perfect life. It may not be exactly what you want. You may still have goals and dreams and desires, but reflect on all that you've accomplished, on creating your home, on creating your life. And I love what this card says. Rest assured that all of these treasures, including you, are being constantly protected by your angels. Look at that. Rest assured that these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. I think we all needed to hear that. So it's also about us in return giving that protection back to the earth, to animals, to other people. With everything that's happened, we have got to start protecting each other. We are in, and have been for some time, an energy of oneness. What happens to one happens to all. And if you feel like you are an island or you are alone, you're not alone. All of our energies connect right now. They always have. And it's this oneness, and that's why we need to send out this loving energy. We need to protect everyone. We need to stand up for people. We need to stand up for people, and not in an angry way. And I've seen so many people post so many vicious, angry posts on social media about the people who were attacked in Orlando and the people who are trying to help. A friend of mine in Orlando posted a beautiful post on how, she's like me. We have energy tools at our disposal that can help us through times of sadness and trauma and trouble. And she posted something about, here are a couple of oils, essential oils that can help you. And people attacked her like she was trying to sell something. And I spoke up, as did a lot of other people. It just shows how broken so many people are. And I think it's far more people than we know. So I love this reading. I hope you love it too. Just checking to see. It's hard because I turn the camera sideways. It's hard for me to see who's on right now. But, just to recap, spend time alone, because you may find the spiritual teacher within yourself. Okay, so we got the spiritual teacher that we all need right now. Find that idea that you need to put forth, and it just may simply be something to help heal the world, and then realize that you are guarded. You are guarded by angels, and let's give that protection back. Let's take some action and give some protection back. So I hope that resonates with you. So I'm going to post this Periscope on my YouTube page. I don't know if I'm going to do this with all of my Monday weekly Periscopes, but I'm going to do it with this one. I just feel like it needs to be done. So everybody, try to have a good week. Just send out as many loving, healing, protective thoughts as you can to everyone in Orlando and, frankly, everyone across the globe. And that includes people and animals. Let's start healing. Bye, everybody.